So we are going to take the first leg that you did soak earlier. By the time we are through with filing the other leg, the cuticles have already been loosened up. So now you see still we need to push our cuticles downwards. So we need first to get rid of to wipe out the lanolin that is on top of the nail plate. So you take your cotton wool that you are using. You wipe it out. And you wipe all through to the smallest toe. You take, now after you're through with wiping, you take your cuticle pusher from your manicure set. We're going to use the front side part to push the cuticles, but you can also use the back side part. So, but currently we're going to push it with the front side part. So you're going to push it downwards. As you can see what's coming off, these are the cuticles. We did say the cuticles help to protect the matrix of the nail. So you push them downwards to the base of the nail. So still to the side, you push them to the base of the side, to the sideways. You don't push them downwards because the nail grows all round. So you push them to the side. So you can see there are some cuticles here which I've pushed them but they are not coming out. So you need to take the cuticle trimmer and trim them out. So you use you can see it's curved into a curve. The center part here, as you can see at the center, it's sharp. So that is, it's designed into a way it can fit into the sides of the nail, so that you can trim very easily the cuticles that are not coming out easily. So you trim them up. After you're through with the first toe, you move to the next and do the same as you've done to the first toe. After you've pushed out the cuticles, now you're going to scrub the lower part of the leg. So we are going to a little bit wash it out. We are going to wash the excess lanolin from the leg so that we can scrub it. So first of all, because the 5 minutes for the other legs are over, so we are going first to remove the cuticles from the other leg, and then we wash both legs at once with another some clean water. The next step now we are going to do is we are going to soap our leg, and so that we may wash off the excess lanolin cream from the sole of the feet that we had applied earlier. You take your soap and then you apply it. You water the leg a little bit, then you apply it onto the client's leg all the way down. You wash it. Maybe the client had used some moisturizing cream onto the leg, so that's why we are trying to use the soap, so that we can remove the moisturizing cream from the leg and leave it purely clean, the skin dry. After you've done it to the first leg, you're going to do it to the second leg. Remember, both legs we've pushed the cuticles. So after we are through with that, we are going now to start scrubbing with the first leg, but we'll have to remove first rinse off the legs, then we scrub. So after soaping your legs, after washing them, we need to change the water, because you can see the water is already now it contains soap, and the next step that we're going to do is rinse the legs. So the next step, you're going to take the client's leg from the basin, place it on your lap, then you dry it up. With a towel. And then after we've dried the legs, both legs, we're going to start scrubbing the sole of the feet. Once you've dried the first leg, you're going to take the other leg and dry it. We are drying the leg so that when we are scrubbing the leg, the scrubber won't slide so much. And when you're scrubbing with the scrubber, the apricot scrub, when the leg is wet, it makes the scrubber or the apricot scrub not perform its function well. So that's why we are drying the leg. As you can see now, our legs are dry for the next step, which is scrubbing. Now after we've dried the leg and we've placed it onto your lap, the next step you're going to scrub the lower leg, the sole of the feet, using the cone brush that you're going to scrub it out with, the cone remover. So for it to remove the cone very well, you can take a little bit of the soap and apply it. So I've taken it into my hands and then I've applied it onto the sole of the feet. Then you try to scrub it, but not too hard. You try to be gentle to the client. So we are doing this to reduce the amount of dead skin cells or the cones from the lower part, the sole of the feet. So you do it all around. So you do it up to the tips of the toes. As you can see, what we've done, we've scrubbed the we've removed all the cone that we wanted from the sole of the feet. As you can see, they are on the rough side of the cone. But if it were too much, it would have come. If the cone on the leg was too much, it would have come to the other side, giving it room to remove more cone from the feet, from the sole of the feet. The same process that we've done with removing the cone, we are going to do it onto the other leg, so that all the legs can be ready for scrubbing. Now, as you can see, we are through with scrubbing the sole of the feet with the cone remover. Now the next step that we're going to do is we're going to scrub the upper skin, because we can't use the cone remover on to the skin, because the skin is very soft. Next, you take the scrub, the apricot scrub, put some of it on your palm, the one that you're going to use, scoop it with your finger, put put it on your palm. Then you return the other to the station. Then you start applying partially. We apply it partially because when you're starting to scrub, we don't want to apply it on the hands so that it may stick onto the hands. We want it to stick on the leg. So first of all, you put it on your palm, then distribute it onto the client's leg. Then that's where you're going to start your process. Then you start scrubbing, of which you scrub it upwards, going against the growth of the tissues to try and keep the tissues live. And also you apply a little bit of pressure, so you do it all around. So you scrub it, you apply pressure. As you can see, there are small pebbles onto the scrub. So the pebbles, they do help to increase friction so that the dead skin cells can come out. So on the lower side, you also scrub it. So you do it until the scrub dries up. So you do it until the apricot scrub soaks into the skin until it starts to peel off. And also we are going to do the same to the other leg. So you continue until the apricot until you start seeing it peeling off after it has completely absorbed the dead skin cells. So as you can see, these are the particles of the apricot scrub. They've already absorbed the dead skin cells in them. So as you're peeling it off, it comes out. You can see it coming out. You can see here. So you continue until all of it comes out. So after you've finished scrubbing, you're going to rinse off the scrub. On the skin, and then to the toes you're going to use the brush. First of all, you rinse up one. And you make sure there are no pebbles left onto the skin, because the next process is massaging, and it requires when the skin is dry and clean. So after you've cleaned up the leg, now to the toes of the feet, you take your toe brush, you hold it like this, then you brush the tips of the toes. So we do this to remove the excess apricot scrub, which might have stuck onto the corners of the toenail, and also beneath free edge of the nail. And you do it gently. You don't rub it so much because the brush can scratch the client's skin, because the skin is not that tight. So you do the same to the other leg. So after you've finished scrubbing and then you've cleansed your leg, so you wipe out the excess water from the client's leg. The same thing, you're going to do it onto the other leg. So after you've dried the first leg, you do it to the same leg, the other leg. You dry it. Dry it completely. You want to leave the skin very dry so that the massage oil can run smoothly onto the leg.